Hello everyone, welcome to Lovelife TV. Today I'm going to be talking about how to prepare for a date. Going on a date is usually not as easy as it seems, especially if you're meeting the person for the first time. You begin to think about what the person likes, what to wear, and if it's someone you haven't met before, you begin to think about your safety. My date can be a kidnapper, or a serial killer, or a thief. A lot of things go through your mind in this period. It's normal. You will do just fine. Funny thing about this period is that all your beautiful clothes disappear and you will have no ideas on what to wear. You begin to think, where are my fine dresses? They are there, trust me. You are just too nervous, and like I said, it's very normal. In this article, I'll be giving you some tips on how to prepare for a date. If you use these measures, I trust you'll crush it. Here are some tips on how to prepare for a date. 1. Know your date preferences. If you are going on a date with that special someone, you should know what they like. If someone loves to watch movies more than they love to eat, then you will know you should take them to a cinema. Using that example, ask your dates the kind of movies they prefer. You'll be surprised that a grown man prefers to watch animations rather than action movies. Instead of making assumptions, ask so they can have the time of their lives with you. For a restaurant date, ask the kind of food they like. Some people do not enjoy all the Chinese and the rest. They just want their jollof rice or amala. 2. Pick a nice location. First things first, right? We are obviously not having this date on the moon, so let's pick a place. Before picking a place, you should check and do your research. Find out more about the place, their rules, policies, price, and other important things so you won't be caught on fresh. You will hear stories about how some ladies were sent out of a restaurant because of what they were putting on. This wouldn't have happened if they made research. Sometimes it's the prices. Whether you are lodging at a hotel or you are eating in a buka, you should always have an idea of what the price will be. If you cannot pay, you will wash the plate on your first date, you and your crush, and he or she will most likely never talk to you again. 3. Check up on your date. Sometimes plans change and they won't let you know. They will probably just ghost or ignore you and you will end up getting disappointed. The nice ones might give you a good excuse and sometimes it might be a lie. But you really don't care, right? You have been stood up and it hurts. To avoid this disappointment, you need to check up on them to confirm time and location. If they decide not to pick your calls or reply to your messages, then just know you were ditched. If this has ever happened to you, we are sorry about that and we are sending love, hugs, and kisses your way. It can be extremely annoying. 4. Keep your phone charged. This is for safety reasons. Your phone should always be charged, especially if you are going to an unfamiliar place. In cases like that, you will need your phone to ask your date for directions. When you are probably meeting the person for the first time, you have to send your locations to friends so they could monitor you and find you if anything goes wrong. Even after a successful date, you still need your phone to take photographs. What's the date when you don't have a single picture you can look at in your room and smile when you miss them? 5. Have a means of payment. Even though your date decides to pay, you should have a means of payment. Go with cash and also with your debit card. You should be with your cash in case you both decide to split bills. In order to avoid stories that touch and also disgrace, you should never go on a date without these things. This is especially for the ladies. Never assume that a guy will pay for the outing, especially if you are just friends and he never said it to you. If he decides to pay, fine. If he doesn't, bring out your beautiful purse and pay. You can definitely afford it. 6. Dress properly. There's every clothes for an occasion and location. Nobody wants to have a scruffy date or someone who dresses out of place. If you guys are hanging out at the park, you should know what to wear to a park. If you don't, there's the internet and friends to help you out. If you are going to the movies, wear something stylish yet casual. I won't tell you how to dress obviously, but please apply wisdom. Thank you. 7. Brush your teeth. This sounds funny and delusional, but a lot of people are on this table, even though they would deny it in the open. Brush your teeth. Don't come and kill somebody's child. Look clean. Don't have an odor because trust me, nobody wants that. 8. Clean your apartment. After a successful outing, you might be hoping your date follows you home. How would they see you when they realize your apartment looks exactly like Oshodi Market when it rains? How? If you want that boy or girl to follow you, better clean your house because even if they did like you, a little thing can switch the feelings. You are still in the first stage. It's not that deep, so they can walk away anytime. I'm going to conclude with this. You should always put the same effort you used for the first date even if you have been dating for a year. Don't say because you have gone on dates so many times you can dress anyhow or you don't have to brush your teeth. Apply the same energy like you are meeting for the first time. Dear kings and queens, let's keep the butterfly alive. Use these tips and don't forget to drop your testimonies here.